What's your background? You American? Dirty black American?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Hey, yo, listen, man. Look. You see how disrespectful these people are? You see how confident she is? It's so good. But love, if it wasn't for us, you would be over there cooking barbecue, Jean. Whatever y'all little Haitian names and all that. Y'all be cooking little Kodak Blacks in a bucket. Eating mud chips for appetizers, shorty. You see what I'm saying? Like, the gloves have to come off. Y'all been disrespectful for too long. Love, y'all are charity babies, man. Y'all are charity cases. Just because you born here don't mean you us. Stop acting like us. You see how you dress? That is not your style on no level. That is not your people's style. Y'all had to be like that by being around us. We have a historical track record. There's a difference. We could go back 20 years. We could go back 1 year to how your people look in Haiti right now compared to how we look right now. You know, you see the difference? But this is why delineation is a must.
Who? As far as? I'm Haitian. Why? Where you from? What's your background? You American? Dirty black American?
Wait, what?
Huh? What?
Wait, what'd you say?
American? Black American?
Yo, so I'm back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this is my video in response to that Haitian chick that was on a daily wrap-up. The guy asked her what she was her ethnic background. She said Haitian. Then she asked him if he was a dirty black American. Now, everybody on social media, including TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, people from the diaspora want to know why black people are delineating away from the title African American, right? Try to use this argument. Every black person in America has African lineage, which is stupid because, like I've said in countless videos, this country wasn't barren land. There were people already here. They weren't just the red natives. That's what I'm gonna call them, because most of all those people that you see on the reservations that are tan with long straight black hair, they were infiltrated by settlers, colonists that paid $5 to get on the Dawes Rolls list or Dawes Rolls log. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. Dawes, DAWS roll log. That was where the American government had signed treaties with red-skinned Americans, and subsequently the one of the stipulations was that indigenous dark-skinned people couldn't be a part of the tribe, which most of them were kicked off. The Great Migration happened, the reclassification of the indigenous American via Walter Plecker. And I just found out another white lady from Louisiana. Do your homework if you don't know about that. But yeah, there were black indigenous. When I say black, I mean black skin. I know a lot of white people can't fathom, or even some black people couldn't fathom there being dark-skinned people here on the continent. But I digress. I've done countless videos of that. I'm probably going to do countless more. So if you haven't seen those, go in my archives. Yeah, don't just watch one video and subscribe. I for some reason I keep getting like 10 fucking subscribers a day, but low viewership. So YouTube is either not showing my shit, or you motherfuckers aren't watching it, or you're not hitting the notification bell. Make sure when you subscribe that you hit the notification bell, that you get every notification of every video that I drop. But going back to this, yeah, this woman, like, the audacity of these people, they come here and then they say brazen shit when it was my ancestors, foundational black Americans, that actually fought for not just civil rights but immigration rights to get their black ass parents here, or grandparents, right? About 60, 65 years removed, where black people not only wanted civil rights, but we also wanted rights for immigrants to be able to migrate over here from the diaspora, whether they were Latino, Afro-Latino, or African, or Afro-Caribbean. But subsequently followed, like fast forward 60 years later, they descendants, or their offspring, they plenty fucking disrespectful. They say shit like dirty black Americans, which is ironic because in the 90s and 2000s, wasn't these motherfuckers eating dirt cookies? Isn't barbecue over there like helping overthrow their government? Wasn't they fucking president assassinated by other Haitians? And we're dirty, right? These are the people that come from destitute poverty. They have the audacity to come here and call somebody dirty. Now, when this came out, I seen it, and like I said, I don't do this for the clout, so you might see my videos a day or two after, right? I like to check the temperature, give it about a day or two when it cools off, and if I get some numbers, it shows that I got some type of sway in the streets. Typically I only do the videos that are salacious or like lascivious or extremely controversial. This one I don't really think it is, even though it did garner some type of viral traction. I did have to attack it. Now, bitch over here looking like a Muppet, right, with fake hair, and I will give her credit that she got a fat ass, right? And this seems like to be like, it seems to be the theme of just women in general. They think because they got a nice body that they could say whatever, right? Ignoring the fact that from the neck up you look like Joe Camel, and the fact that she actually had the audacity to say that, right? Like her homeland where she comes from isn't dirty and impoverished. It's literally on the list as one of those third world shitholes Trump was talking about. Now, me personally, do I think it's a shithole? Probably not. Do I think the American government and other European nations, including France, be fucking with Haiti? I do. Do I think that black people need to come together and work together cooperatively? I do. I don't think that black people need to be going back and forth warring. However, when shit like this happens, it doesn't escape me. It doesn't get past me. And I ain't gonna let shit live, right? Because I show people love that show me love. And the fact that she fixed her face to say that, right? Now, I don't know if it was to get clout. She knew the cameras was on. She knew she was going to get some type of viral moment. That's another thing with these people, right? Motherfuckers can't just talk about their homeland and garner some type of viral traction. They got to speak on us, whether indirectly or directly. Now, she had to have known the cameras was on and that was going to pick up some traction and people was going to be on her throat. But these people don't care. As long as they can in some way mention us, whether in disparity or not, that's the only way to get some type of viral traction. They copy our music, they copy our clothes, they cosplay, they speak like us, they try to blend in, which, you know what I'm saying, to us, we can tell. To a white person, a non-black person, maybe you all do look alike. We know who the fuck is a black American, who ain't. And you're not necessarily a black American because you was born here, right? That just makes you a black citizen, a national. That don't mean shit. There's Asian motherfucking nationals here. I don't mean they're fucking American. I mean, they're Asian American, right? Just because your parents fucked and anchored you here and you garnered citizenship does not necessarily make you an American. Now, be that as it may, you have citizenship. I'll give you the clout of being an American. But don't fix your lips to be talking about black people, talking about we dirty. We got plumbing. We've had electricity for the last 100 and some odd years. You motherfuckers, when 6 o'clock come, gotta go to fucking the house and light a candle. In certain parts of the country, most of the parts of the country around the world, right? Take your ass 30 minutes outside of Lagos, Nigeria, see how the plumbing works, or the lights, or any other modern technology, However, I don't want to throw no strays in Nigeria, because it wasn't a Nigerian that said that. It was a dirty Haitian. And my man checked her, and he was like, yo, like, I know some people that could be considered dirty Haitians, but I'm not calling them dirty Haitians, because what's the motivation? See, whenever somebody says something fucked up, you have to question, what's the motivation? I only say things about people in a disparaging way as it pertains to a video, right? It's context. If I'm doing a video about a racist, I'm not going to say nothing good. If I'm doing a video about a right-wing conservative like Charlie Kirk disparaging black people, I'm not going to say nothing good. Hell, if I'm saying something about a tether like Myron Gaines, I'm not going to say nothing good. It's all within context, but I don't go out my way to disparage people. Now, maybe I might make some videos now and again about, and I don't think I even made a video, but I've made mention of people from China, Chinese people, where they're just not friendly at all. It's still within context of me telling a story. I don't go out of my way to disparage people I don't know. So the fact that she did that, and the fact that they're up in New York and these dudes ain't built like that, she lucky they didn't call some girls up there to pack her out. You try that shit in Atlanta, Georgia at a podcast, you might get packed out, because we don't take kindly to people coming down here fixing their lips to say something, right, as arrogant and disrespectful as that. So the fact that these dudes knew how to keep their composure, salute. She still need to get packed out. And I don't even promote or advocate violence. However, no one is beyond reprieve of a good ass whooping. I think from time to time, I think that's what's missing in the 2020s. People just need to get tightened up real fast, because they let they mouth overload their ass. They write checks they ass can't cash, and nobody's there checking them. Now, you young people, Gen Zs, might call that bullying. In my day, we called that minding your manners. People that talk slick get checked. So the fact that that didn't happen to her, she's lucky. She's plenty fucking lucky. But like I said, right, if something hasn't happened, keep living. In any event, if y'all like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you want to support the machine, the link to my online merch store will be down there. So if you'd like to, buy you a hat, hoodie, some t-shirts, hell, even got beach towels if you in Miami, right? You have some of my merchandise, flip-flops when you're walking around the house. You contribute, the show can actually expand, and then we can actually grow, and that's that. If not, at the very least, you could just hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. And like I said, if you have subscribed, hit the notification bell so that you get the videos, because I think what's happening is either YouTube is shadow banning me, or people haven't turned on the subscribe bell and they're not getting notified when I drop these. In any event, I'm out. No.